guys. I'm starting to feel mashed up again, I'll be honest. I should have just kept my ass in bed, but we move. Hey, I'm back with another one, guys, and this is episode 4 of my brand new series, Stepping Into My Dream Job by 30. So yeah, here we are, guys. And just a quick disclaimer, guys, I'm actually under the weather. I have to be completely honest with you guys, and that is why I've come on here looking a bit, okay? I'm under the weather, but at the same time, I want to stay committed, and yeah, I just want to stay committed, really. So I'm trying to like push through, but honestly, guys, I feel so... There's no words to even describe it, if I'm completely honest with you. But yeah, I just want to get this one over and done with. And for those who don't know, just quickly, episode 4 is all about me cutting all my shapes from my pattern with using fabric A. Okay, and for those of you who are thinking like, what's fabric A, what's fabric B, I'm going to need you to go back all the way to episode 1, okay, because there's 3 episodes already out. So if you're going to sit here and be like, what's fabric A, it just means you're not really locked in. But yeah, guys, I just want to kind of get straight into this one because, like I said, I'm not really feeling 100%, but I want to get it over and done with, if that makes sense. So let me just quickly show you fabric A. So here's fabric A, and this is the fabric that we're going to be focusing on today in regards to getting all my shapes cut out that's needed for this fabric, if that makes sense. So this fabric is for the body of the shirt. So yeah, there's quite a bit that needs cutting out, I think. But yeah, we're just going to pretty much get straight into it, guys, because like I said, I feel like, anyway, whatever. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the shapes that need cutting in this fabric. So what's this bit? I think this is the front of the shirt that needs cutting. Then we've got the back that needs cutting. Then we've got the back yoke. Okay. Do I know what they're talking about? No, I don't. Then we've got the stand part of the collar, the top collar, and the under collar. Okay, so let me try and lay these shapes out the best way possible, because the mistake that I made last time was that I feel like I wasted a lot of fabric because I didn't position the shapes in the best way. Like I didn't compact the shapes together on the fabric, so it meant that I wasted a lot of fabric. I hope that makes sense. And I'm not trying to waste fabric, child. Okay, so let me organize these shapes quickly and then come back to you lot. We've now got everything in position. I need to go back in and pin everything down to the actual fabric so that I can start cutting out, basically. I'm starting to think if... No, I will pin it all down. It's okay. I'm going to pin it all down first. Let me pin it all down. officially pinned down and in position. Oh my god, look how dry my knees are. Oh my god, that's so wrong. Anyway, everything is officially pinned down. So I'm basically just gonna start cutting now. So yeah, let's get into it. I think I've pinned it all down to the best of my ability. I don't really see anything moving. I think it's good. I think we're good to go. Should I start with the smaller shapes? Also, I've got to start from that end because, you know. Okay. Or, oh, okay, do you know what? I'm just going to cut a big square. Okay. Oh, god damn. Don't hurt yourself now. Right. Let's go. Yeah. First shape cut out. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Oh, have I done that right? Oh god, actually, no, my cutting's not been great, guys. Maybe I shouldn't leave wiggle room. Maybe I should just go right up to the paper. Guys, I'm going to go right up to the paper. That's better. Oh, much better. Much better. That's officially the first shape cut. Okay. So like I said, this was the under collar. So that's that bit done. Right, guys, there's no more talking. We're just going to get straight into it and get all of these shapes cut out. Okay? And I'm not leaving any wiggle room. I'm cutting right up close to the paper because if I don't, my cutting's not straight, mate. Let's go. Oh, I'm so silly. Right, it's getting real. It's getting real. Alright, people. So we have got our first cutouts of everything over here. I'll just show you guys everything. And then these 3 pieces here as well, which is like 3 parts of the collar. These are all, ow, I keep stabbing myself, man. These are all cut out. But everything here needs 2 cutouts each basically. So it looks like I'm going back in again to cut out some more, but I don't want to waste fabric, so I need to find a way to just use this bit. Hold on, let me reposition so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Hold on, guys. So this bit of the fabric here is what I want to use, and try and see if I can fit a lot of the shapes on that bit, so I don't use up too much fabric if I don't need to. I might be able to get like another garment out of this. Do you get what I mean? So I don't want to use up too much fabric. So if I could put you here. Oh no, I don't think I'm going to be able to, because the back looks a bit thick. Oh, no, I got this. Okay. That can work. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me move this so you guys can see. Guys, don't let me buy a table. Do not let me buy a table. Because if I buy a table, yeah, oh, I will be laughing. Do not let me buy a fold-up table. You know, like the table that, for those of you who don't know, yeah, we stream on the Green Family channel, and we have a foldable table that we use quite a bit. Don't let me go buy one for this project. Don't let me do it. Okay. Right, everything fits. Everything fits. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the tracing paper and just pin the first cut out of fabric onto the fabric, and then just cut around it like that. Guys, I moved one of my lighting to come closer to the camera, which I should have done ages ago. So yeah. My chest is starting to feel a bit tight, I'll be completely honest with you guys. But we need to get it done. I'm so annoyed. I should have moved this light earlier. What the hell? It was so far back that basically my camera wasn't even picking it up. So I don't know how the quality of that content's gonna look. Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, right, so as I was saying, I'm gonna take all these pins out and pin the first fabric cutout to the fabric, and then use that as the outline. So let's get into it. This is gonna sound crazy to some people, but this fabric here, it frays a little bit, which I like. It's gonna give like that raw edge look, and I'm not mad at that at all. Can't see much, but everything has been pinned down. So all the first fabric cutouts have been pinned down to the fabric in order for me to cut out a second piece of each shape, basically. I hope that makes sense to y'all. Yeah, I'm just going to get straight into it. Once again, guys, not going to be much talking, but yeah, it's just me basically cutting it out. Trying to think which one should I start with. God, I need to eat. Sorry. Basically, because I haven't been really well, yeah, I haven't had much of an appetite. But I need to eat. I need to eat now. I'm actually starting to feel a bit funky. Okay, so hold on, guys. I need more water. I'm so sorry. I know, who wants to hear me drink? I know. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm starting to feel mashed up again, I'll be honest. I should have just kept my ass in bed, but we move. So all shapes have been cut out, guys. So let's do a quick roundup of all the shapes with both fabrics, so fabric A and fabric B. So let me actually get my other shapes as well from episode 3. Was it episode 3? Oh my God, it's all starting to just merge together now, honestly. Right, okay, so if we do a quick recap of material B, fabric B, whatever, what we had cut out then, what we had cut out with fabric B. So this was fabric B, okay? And for those who don't know, I started off with fabric B because, what was my reasoning for that? I can't remember. But anyway, I started off with fabric B, yeah? So anyway, we've got these, which I believe was the sleeve detailing. Let me just see if I can remember everything. Then we had a pocket. And then we have 2 of these, which is sleeves, okay? So sleeves are going to be in this fabric, okay? I know some of you are probably thinking, Ashley, do those fabrics really go together? But you see, one thing about me, I'm not going to create anything ordinary. It's just not going to happen, okay? So I'm going to make it work. Okay, so 2 sleeves, a pocket, and 2 sleeve detailings. 2 sleeve detailings. That is actually, I just know that's not, it doesn't sound right. Anyway, whatever. And then here, I believe this is the front of the shirt. So we've got one side, and then we've got another side. Okay, so that's that. Then we've got 3 parts of the collar. 3 parts. And they've all got 2 pieces each. So 2 pieces here. And then 2 pieces here. This is, I believe, the back yoke, I think it was called, which is the top bit of the back. Are you following? Yeah? So we needed 2 pieces for that. And then, oh, chill. And then the actual back of the shirt. We've got 2 pieces for that. Okay. You'll see it, don't you? You'll see it, don't you? Okay, so... God damn. Guys, I can't continue to get ill every single time Zion gets ill. For those who don't know, Zion's my little one. My youngest one. And what's crazy is that my youngest one will get ill, give it to me, and my oldest son, Anton, nothing. He doesn't get anything. No, nothing. Anyway, whatever. So, all pieces have been cut out now. So, let's talk quickly. I kind of want to talk about, like, my feelings. Like, how I'm feeling during this process. And the honest truth is, yeah, other than being ill, no, let me word it better. Being ill has not helped at all. It's really slowed me down. And, yeah, it's just really slowed me down. And I'm not happy about that. But also, I do believe that, like, me only doing 45 minutes to an hour, I can increase that time. For those of you who don't know, yeah, at the beginning, I made it very clear that I only wanted to focus on 45 minutes to an hour each day for the first week to 2 weeks. And obviously, we're now pushing on to the second week, which is basically like going to be series 2, whatever. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. But me doing it like that, it's just made me like think, Ashley, I think you're actually ready to push on longer than an hour. But that doesn't mean that I want to go straight into working 8 hours a day on it. That's not what it means. But what it does mean is that I think maybe now I can even push it to, like, I don't know, let's say an hour and a half to 2 hours. Do you know what I mean? Because for me, I really want to, the next episode, obviously we start working on the sewing machine. And the honest truth is, I want to be able to just sew this shirt in one sitting. Literally. I don't want to go back to it. I just want to get it over and done with. And I feel like I might not be able to necessarily do that in 45 minutes to an hour. So if I now push like, you know, my time period to like an hour and a half to 2 hours, I feel like that will allow me to get through more. Obviously, we already knew from the beginning, yeah, that 45 minutes was nothing. Like, I already knew that. But I felt like I only wanted to commit to that small amount of time for different reasons. Like I said, outside commitments, and also just not feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, and all of the overs, really. I didn't want to feel that because I know how I am as a person, and I know how overwhelmed I can get. And when I do get to that point, I just shut off. I really just shut off, and it affects my consistency. And I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that, okay? I need to be a well-known fashion designer by the time I've hit 30. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, we kind of need to, like, take the time periods up a notch. So we're now going to work towards, like, the hour and a half to 2 hours, which I think is definitely going to be possible. There's a lot going on, like a lot of outside commitments. And for those who don't know, yeah, like I hate to go on about it, but when I say outside commitments, yeah, of course, motherhood being like, sorry guys, motherhood being like a really main point, but just also what our jobs are. Like, being a content creating family, I think people underestimate how much actually goes into that job. So yeah, like it's quite a bit, and it's a lot, and I think we want to take it up a notch as well and start like hitting new goals and whatever. So with that being said, I kind of have to be careful that I'm able to fit everything in and not knock anything out, if that makes sense. But then also not feel like I'm overworking myself and then literally just driving myself into burnout. I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's kind of my feeling. But also, whilst I'm actually doing this series, yeah, like, it's actually making me look into things like, oh my God, like, I really love fashion, which is good. But I mean, obviously that's something that I already knew, but yeah, doing this, I'm just so excited to kind of like get to a point of like making pieces. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm really excited. I'm excited to kind of get to that point where I can make like customized pieces for people and whatever. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really excited to kind of go on the sewing machine for the next episode. Also, when I mentioned before in this video earlier, I mentioned like getting like a foldable table. I think that I've got no choice but to get a foldable table. I don't actually think I've got a choice. So I do think I'm going to get myself one. Hopefully it actually arrives in time for the next episode, because it would be so much easier for me to actually put the sewing machine on the foldable table instead of using my desk that I currently already have. Yeah. It's just that once I'm done with that foldable table, like every single time I'm not using it, I fold it up and put it where I hate things like just cluttering places. I hate that. Like, for example, my suitcase. This is just an example. Ashley, go and put it in the garage. Okay. When did I come back from holiday? What, 2 weeks ago? Like, come on, dude. Was it 2 weeks ago? I feel like it was. Anyway, like, it's irritating me, because all that's going to happen now is that's going to stay there and I put things on top of it. No, I don't want to do that. Anyway, my point is, yeah, that when I'm not using the foldable table and I fold it away, which, okay, yeah, I'm going to fold it, but then where do I place it? Where can I place it where it's not going to irritate me? Maybe behind that bit of my sofa, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I need to work that out. But also, guys, I really need to eat. So yeah, let's close this episode basically. Thank you so much everybody who's showing love, messaging me, commenting, and yeah, subscribing and just liking and whatever. I'm really grateful, guys. Thank you so much. And just really hope you're enjoying the series. And like I've said before, guys, if there's anyone that's kind of like on a journey similar to the journey that I'm on at the moment, let me know. Like, let's talk to me. Let me know, like, what is you doing, how you finding it, like, what's your goal, all of that jazz. Guys, why does this bit of my eye look so dark? I don't know. Anywho, but yeah, guys, that's the end. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you're only hopping onto this episode, which is number 4, I'm gonna need you to go all the way back to the beginning. You shouldn't even have gotten to the end of this video before clicking on episode 1, 2 and 3. So yeah, episode 4 done, and can't wait to give you episode 5, really, because that's when it's gonna get, you know, we're really gonna get into it. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause we're gonna be on the sewing machine then. Yeah, we're gonna be on the sewing machine. But yeah, guys, I'm gone. I'll mash up, man. Bye.